Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. I'm excited to bring you the stitched die of the month for Spellbinders. I am an affiliate. There are links below for you to click on when you do that and place an order or sign up for a club. I do receive a small commission. That's at no cost to you. Thank you so much. Okay, so what are our clubs? There are so many, and then the entire kit and caboodle club, and with that you do get a free gift, which is usually a die or something to go along with what they are showing this month. So this Spellbinders asked me if I would do their stitch die of the month for this year, for 2024. I really hope it continues into 2025, but we'll see. You know, it's nice to be asked. And so this is what I came up for with this month. This reminds me of a locket. And so I just had so much fun, you know, just stitching and designing around it. And it has these beautiful For You, which you could use on any card. And these flowers right here, we'll do some stitching. First, I want to explain to you a little bit about the clubs. And I've been doing this in my monthly video. So at the first of the month when this releases, the club previews become available to everyone. Okay, you can see what the clubs are. From the 1st to the 5th of the month, the clubs are available to current club members. So let's say that you sign up for like the Glimmer of the Month club or the Better Press of the Month, but you like the stitched one for this month. That's when you would go ahead and sign up for that. Now remember, you can cancel at any time. Okay, at the 6th of the month, the clubs are available to non-club members. So that means anybody that's watching that's new to this, you can start to order at the 6th of the month. And there's Better Press, Glimmer, Stitched, large die, small die, the kit and caboodle. I mean, there are so many clubs, so much fun. There's a link below for you guys to click on to check it all out, okay? And then at the 10th of the month, the previous month, like last month's stitch die, which was the adorable cups. Let me see if I have that available. Yes. Okay. Which was this one, where I did the little cup and it had the books, which was so absolutely popular. If there's any left, then you can order those. They become available to everyone without the need of joining a club. Okay, so that's the basic breakdown of the clubs. And if you wanted to, you could stop the video and read what I have printed here for you guys. I think I've got it all in the frame. Yeah, there for you guys to understand everything. So I've been doing that at the first of the videos every single month because new people watch all the time. Okay, so what do we have here? Isn't this pretty? Just so pretty. I used the Tiny Dots embossing folder for behind it. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. I've used numbers 744, 961, and 968 are my 3 colors that I've used in this card to stitch with. I have all of my tapestry needles ready to go, and I just used some crystal mix right here. So here is let me show you these dies. They come, I've got these over here. We're going to do some die cutting too, just to show you how to do it with these frames. All of my little pieces. So you have 3 of these, which is fantastic. Now this would make a fantastic shaker card also. I'm not good at shaker cards. I might try one, but I'm not that great with them. So, but you know, it might be a learning curve for me, and we can do it together, right? But not on this video. So I use these 2 right here and a little piece of vanilla looking cardstock. I think I posted below a light peach for you in Spellbinders. And then the cardstock that I used comes from the Happy Day assortment pack. I've used all of the colors out of this for this card. Really came out cute. So what we first want to do, I cut this the darker pink out of the small oval, and don't we all love ovals because they go this way on a card or this way on a card, you know? Yes, look at that. See, and then you can even remove this center one here. There's so many combinations, okay? But this one has like these little ridges on it to make that locket, and you can make a frame that way. That would be the greatest way to do a shaker card, I do believe. But look at this frame right here. See, it has the little ridges. Just gives it a little depth on that. I use a little glimmer here, a little gold glimmer paper to do my little clasp up there. But anyway, let's go ahead first and do this. Now, when I do something like this and cut this out, I like to take this, and I'm going to use a little Best Ever Craft tape, and tape it together so that I get like an even border around. I've tried before of just lining them up, and honestly, if you just take this one little step, it really does help. So right here, I just take a little tape and stick it together. Let's do top and bottom on it. Just kind of zhuzh that over a little bit, and look at your spacing, okay? So that when you cut this out, it comes out nice. See, so that makes that all one piece. So that came out really nice. Good. Okay, let me move this aside and bring in the platinum, or you know, whatever die cutting machine that you use. Right here. And I'm going to get this little piece of cardstock right here. I think I cut this at 5.5 by 4.25, just to make sure that I had enough room to cut, which is really perfect. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to run this through. So this was the first thing I wanted to show you how to cut. And we get this beautiful oval with that wonderful edge. And see how nice it is centered. I think that came out pretty good. All right, let me put that up there and get this off of here. If you follow me, you know I don't edit, so we just roll with it. Now, I wanted to cut out this other little piece here, this tag. Isn't this cute? Okay, so I just have a piece of the purple here. And what we're going to do is this right here says hi. It says H-I. Oh, let me turn it. H-I. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to put the I, the flat part, toward the little opening there. So I'm going to put it like this in here. And this is how I made my little tag. So just wanted to show you how to do this also. And I think that that's tight enough and it's touching right here that I don't need to tape that down. So let's see if I did that right. I'll just run that back through real quick. Everything, yeah, I did. Okay. I didn't know if my high was going to be backwards. But, you know, it all depends really, truly, how you want to hook this onto your, you know, your piece. Now, this is like cut out in here a little bit, if you could see that. If you wanted to, you could do this, just this tag, whoops, that I just dropped. Oh, have mercy. There it is. Just this tag in another color, like let me go ahead and get a little piece out here. And we might do it. Let's do a little piece of pink. Here we go. Throw that out. So you just take a little piece of pink here, and I'll cut this out just like this. I didn't even think about this when I was preparing everything. But isn't it great that you can when you're right on camera with you guys? If you follow me, you know. It's not like all of a sudden I just start crafting. I don't know. Just start getting ideas. So here's this, and that's solid. And you can layer this a little bit, just like that. And then you get like that little pink kind of showing through there, instead of it being just, you know, like nothing. I might just do that. Let me see. Sometimes you have to clear these a little bit. You know, like open them up a little bit so that you can see the color. think I kind of like this. Just going to peel that paper back just a little bit. Just like that on that H right there. Here we go. Just take your time. Now my stitching videos are definitely longer videos, so because I stitch everything with you. And you know what? Everything was so simple this time. I really didn't teach a stitch. I was hoping to teach, you know, more stitches, but this one did not really. Look at that. See how I have cleared that, okay? Let's go ahead and glue this together. Let's do it. Doesn't always have to be the same, right? I'll unclog my glue. Just like that. Okay. Let's put this behind it. Pink and purple, such pretty spring colors, right? Just like so. Hold that together for just a second. In fact, let's move this. I think I'm done cutting. And then I could put a block on it. I'll just take a little block here and put that down. And let this just adhere. I just want to make sure that it's even. Okay, just like that. Okay, now let's bring in the card base and all my goodies here. I've cut everything out already. I've die cut everything. There's my U. There's my 4U. And here is my piece. This is 5.5 by 4.25. And I'm going to go ahead already and mount this on here. So let's do that. I love dots. Anybody who crafts loves polka dots. Polka dots, little dots, dots of any kind. We like them. Little extra glue because it's embossed. And my base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. I use Nina White cardstock. I get that from Amazon. That's also listed below. Just like that. Okay, let's get our base here, our frame, and let's put this together. So there's my darker pink with that lighter pink. Isn't that pretty? And I'm just going to go ahead and attach this. Right here. And now what I'm going to do is attach this to here with some foam. So let me get some Spellbinders foam squares. I'll support that right there in the middle. That's wonderful. And then we can just build on top of this, right? This craft room is definitely my happy place. Whose happy place is it not, right? Oh, okay, right here. Just like that. I'm going to take my little locket here, the little, I don't know, like where you would put your chain through, part of the locket right here. This is that die. Isn't that cute? And I'm going to attach this up here. A little glue. Just like that. And it does not come off the top of my card, okay? That's important so that it fits into your envelope. Now here's the little squiggly thread. Isn't this adorable? I thought this was so sweet. So I did one in that lighter, like a darker blue, and one in pink. So it's just a squiggle with a little hook there. They think of everything, right? And so this is what we're going to attach our high with. I'm just going to thread it through here like that. Isn't that fun? That just became really fun. I'm going to attach it to the back of this and to the part of the locket there. So when I attach it to the back, whoops, I don't want to use that big glue. I want to put some glue on the front, just a little bit on the front, and then I'll switch this over to the back and we'll attach it down. Okay, and then back here, this gives you a nice solid part that, you know, that we did right there to attach it to the card. And then I'm just going to leave this hooked together, and I'm going to bring it under here. It's going to kind of hide that under that locket, okay? Just like that. Just like that. Isn't that cute? So sweet. I'm going to put the little pink one, like it's another piece of thread, down here. We'll stitch in a minute, right? Well, sometimes I like to put my card together, you know, most of it, and then we'll go ahead and do our stitching, because we do have a lot of stitching to do. And I'm going to put this here. And two, I'm doing this because now I will know where to place my flowers. Put that right there. And let's put our For You up here in this corner. And right here are those dies. Right there. And like I said, you could use For You on anything. You know, you just don't have to use it for this with the stitching. And then I'm going to put the U off to the side there, like under the O. Looks a little cockeyed to me. There we go, just like that. Good. Okay, now, so we've got these dies going. My string out of the way. I've already cut my little leaves here. I should have, yes I do. I have 3 of them to start to stitch. And I've cut these leaves right here. Look at how pretty these are. And they're so etched that, you know, where they have a lot of definition in them. So I've cut 3 of these. And so it's this one. And then 3 of these. That's this one right here. Okay. So those 2 dies are done. We'll stitch these, but not that. Let's see, we've done that. Now I've cut these also. So here we have 3 tops, and then we have 5 tops right here. And I've done them in light blue and dark blue. Let's go ahead and attach these little guys to our greenery parts here. Okay. I think I'm done with my big glue. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And like I said, that's all the cardstock that I used was out of that fun kit right there. I've used it a lot. And let's see what we have here. Yeah, it goes this way because there's a little accent. Whoop. Of like a little etched part. Whoop. Now I stuck my finger right in the glue. Did you see me do that? We'll add another dot. there. Right here. Right here. And right here. Now let's pick this up. Make sure that these are straight where we want them. Just like that. Nice. Let's put that aside. So let me get everything that we're finished with aside. And then right here, just on these little landing places, I love when they do this, they give us these little dots to add our paper to. And that's nice because it gives us a nice, you know, just not like a stem, you know. So let's put these little guys on. And of course, you know, you could add more of these if you'd like, you know, more than what I've added. And I think that you can layer these right here with these blue ones right here too. You know, like you could put one of those in the front, which would look cute. But I thought for my first video for this month, I would just kind of try use all my dies and show you guys what you receive with this month. Right here. Cute. Adorable, right? Okay, so that's that. Now, we have flowers and we have insides and leaves, our leaves right here to stitch. Right here. And I've cut my flowers out and my little insides here. And so let's go ahead and talk about this one right here. This has, see these little etched places that come down? And then let me show you this. All of these go into one hole. And then it has one that goes into here. Okay, so you want to see that on your dies. So one goes in here, and then all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them go into one hole. So let's go ahead and start to stitch that with our pink. Let me just pick this up. Like I say, you could bridge or oops, brought it right out of the eye of the needle, didn't I? You can bridge or you can tape, whatever you like. I'm using 3 strands for this part. Some of this I've used 2 because the pieces are little. So let's start right here with this one. And I'm just going to kind of bring that tail up. And I'm going to come into right here. Right, then we're going to come over here. And I want to bring my tail in there. Like I said, you could tie a knot, tape, bridge, whatever floats your boat. Now we're going right in here. And now I will continue into that one with all 5 of these. See how I'm doing it? I had a small piece of pink left and I thought I'd use it up. Okay, right there. I want that tight. Okay. And now I'm going to come into this one, into this one, the next hole, and where the flower comes in, then you'll do 1. Okay. Now you'll go to the next petal and you'll go into you'll put all of them into the one hole. So see how this works. Makes like a pretty starburst, I think. Now you can either stitch. I stitched everything. You know, I love to sew this paper. I didn't realize I would love to sew paper as much as I do. And then this one goes here, and let's go ahead and knot this. So I'm just going to bring this around here. Whoop. Okay, like that. I need my tail. There we go. Come under where I just kind of made that a little short. Okay, right there. And then I'm going to pull it. That makes just a little knot. Snip it. And let's snip this one up here without cutting the flower. Okay. So see how we're coming? That is so cute. Okay, I have another one that's already threaded. I try to thread all my needles, but like I said, some of these are thicker needles, but we'll use what we have. Okay, now I'm going to come right here and bridge again. And now again, this is the one, right? Just like that. Whoop. Come off of there. Just like that. And then up here. And then we're going to go back into that one that takes the 5 of them that you stitch into 5 times. Yellow and pink and green, so pretty for spring. Added a little blue for little accent color. Use any cardstock that you have, but this cardstock is, what's the weight of this? I love it because it's 100-pound, and I did not have to layer this. The cardstock was really heavy enough, so I did not, you know, put layers of it behind there to make it feel like chipboard. But if you have thinner cardstock, that's a great way to do that. I had a watcher tell me about that, and I did that last month. So we're just going to work our way around nicely around our flower here. Fun and easy. Put a movie on and just stitch your flowers. I've been into watching on Pluto TV, which is free, all the old game shows that I used to love in the 90s. I've been watching Concentration, even in the 80s too. Let's Make a Deal with Monty Hall. I mean, it's just too funny. Real retro. So that's what I did when I was stitching these flowers. I was playing, I forget what game. Probably Concentration, because I really like that one. I know that they've tried to make remakes of these things, but I really like the originals. Look at how pretty. And Supermarket Sweep. I love Supermarket Sweep. Which there's sometimes I'm running through Walmart, I feel like I'm playing Supermarket Sweep, right? It's like, I gotta get out of here. Gotta hurry, I've got things to do in the craft room. There we go. And that's our first one. Okay, now let's go to this little one right here. And let's get a yellow. And I think this needle, I don't know if that's, I think it is too thick actually. So with the yellow, because these are little, I just did 2 strands because we have a lot of stitching to do. And we are going to make a French knot. So right here, and I'll just pull that up. And I'm just going to go in and out like I did, but then I wound up going around the outside to almost make it look like a little wheel of the flower, just giving it more definition. And you don't have to, you know, if you just wanted to stitch it in the center like this. But I thought that that was fun because it gave me a pink ring also. You'll see when I do it. Here we go. And here. Okay, now I'm going to come back up through here. And see, that's cute. That looks like a cute little button, right? And you can put your French knot in the middle. But I decided to do a little bit more around the edge and come around this way and just connect it. I'll cut that tail off in just a second. Look at how cute that looks. It's like a little wheel. Which really, wouldn't it be sweet to do a whole card front of just these big and little ones right here, and just like make a little, well, you wouldn't have to do the whole card front, make a little grouping of these little round discs. It would look really cute. Okay, so we're going to just come through here, knot this off, and give it a cut. Let's make sure that that's pulled tight enough. Give that a snip. And let's get these off of here too. Just like that. Okay. So there's this little one, and that one will go on here. But see how I just did it with two? And look at how it makes that little circle of pink too. Also. Two as in also, right? Let's do this one. You would do the same thing. And it, you know, if you wanted it thicker with thread, you could make 3. You know, use 3 strands if you wanted to. Sometimes I don't like to overpower it with the thread. I like to see the cardstock. And it doesn't matter how you go. I go back and forth, around in a circle, you know, just have fun. I also want to have enough room in that center to make my French knot. And now we're going to come back up through and go around the outer edge, just like we did. I'm going to cut these tails off right now without cutting the flower, or the part to the flower. Let's see, where did I end up here? There. Okay. Just like that. Wow. I love it. I could sit and do this. Like, you know, because it's repetitive. I love repetitive things. I even thought maybe, and I'll mess around with it later this month. I was wondering if I could get a blanket stitch on this. Maybe that would be, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, a different stitch. I was hoping to teach, you know, like 12 different stitches, you know, because I'm doing this for the year for them. Okay, there we go. Just like that. All right, now let's go back to our pink. We have plenty of thread here. I'm going to come in here, make my little bridge, come up through the middle. Okay. Now I have to sit this down, and I wrap it around the needle 3 times, and then I pull it kind of taut, not really hard though. I put the needle back into that hole, okay, and then pull my thread a little bit, and here it comes a French knot right there. So delicate, right? Oh my goodness, I love it. Fast and easy. So wrap it 3 times, and then pull it around your needle, and don't pull it through too tight, because you'll pull it right through. Just like that. Ta-da! Cute. Now this will then go on here. Let's go ahead and do that. I do need my thicker glue. Okay. And this is where I like to glue down my thread. That's why I guess I'm okay with doing the bridge. See, so I'll just do that. And I'll place this right here. Just like that. And I'm just going to put this over top of it. Let's scooch that to the side. Very, very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our French knot on this itty bitty one. Sorry if my fingers are in the way. This is itty bitty. Pull that, go through that hole. Okay, I'll put it down because it's so small. 1, 2, 3. Okay, put it back through the hole. Pull my thread a little around my needle. You see how it is? Pulled around my needle right there. And then just pull it through gently. Just like that. And there is another pretty French knot. Cute. Knot it back here. And this is ready to go. There we go. All right, now this one, I'm going to get some more pink thread here. Okay, that's not enough. Let's go ahead. This is 961 that I'm using. And with this, I'm using 3 strands. I use 3 strands too. I use the 3 strands for the French knot. You know, because you don't want it to be a skinny little French knot. You want it to be a thicker one. So I'm going to go ahead and separate this in half, just like that. And right here. Just like that. Okay, same thing. Now this one, all of them go into the hole. Okay, there's not like one that stands out like on this one, on the larger one. Okay, so all of them, all the petals go into this hole, the center one. Here we go. Make my little bridge. And off we go. Whoop. Maybe off we go, right? There we go. I'll just stitch around this flower nicely. And again, right here in that, where the petals come in, they still, everything goes into that center hole. I love the way that they give you all the lines to follow. And they always do that. You know, even on their dies, there's always that etching, and you know, you could always line up through there, which is fantastic. Not too much more to go, then we'll do the leaves. Here. Two more. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? Nice little like starburst of floss. Make our knot. Give it a snip. Snip this off. There. Beautiful. Okay, now let's go ahead and attach this little guy. And again, I like to glue down my thread. Just like that. I'm going to put this right in the center. And I'll put that right there. Now these guys I'm going to pop up with foam. I'm going to let that dry, but I'll put the foam on this one. Okay. And let me take that back off. And let's move on to our green on the leaves. And the leaves I wanted to come up through the center. I have a short one here and then a longer one over there. I wanted to get this one used up. And there's all kinds of lines that, you know, show you where to go. And I just go out here. That. I'm using a darker color green. What is this? 986. So that it shows up really nice. And I think I just have 2 strands on this also, so that my paper shows through. You could do 3 if you wanted to. So then I'm going to come down through here, and then at the same time come down through my leaf, making that line in the center. Makes it look realistic. Whoop. We got 2 more to go, and then we'll finish putting our card together. They go really quick. I mean, what does it take me, a minute or 2? Probably seems like forever for you guys watching, but seems like it goes pretty fast. Whoops, pretty fast for me. There we go. And up through here and here. I'm going to pull that taut. Bring this through. Make my little knot. And snip. Snip these guys off. There we go. And look how cute that is. That's adorable. And for this, I am going to pop these up with some foam also. So I just have these little strips here. I'm just going to cut me a few. Just like that. So that's ready to go. Try to keep it on the back where the line is, the line of stitching is. Okay, that is coming along nicely. And we'll put a foam here. That also helps hold down all of your thread. Fantastic. See how it gives that like little circle of yellow, then a circle of pink. Really cute. Adorable. All right. Okay. Done with that. And I have another green one here. Ready to go. If I don't pull it out, as I'm ready to go, right? Hopefully this will finish up our 2 leaves. Oh, did you see what I did? I'm ready to do a blanket stitch. That's funny. I'm going to have to try that with this. But that'll be another video. I tried to do a couple videos with the Stitch Club, doing different things. Now, like, you could just come down through here if you wanted to and make the line and then do the other ones on the other side. However you want to do it. But I think the line in the center looks nice. Makes it look leafy. Like it's variegated. Is that what it's called? The lines in the leaf. So we've had so much wind here in Tennessee, it blew all the blooms off of the trees that were so pretty, which then puts the pollen, whoo, in the air like none other. So the cars are green, like that, you know, that pollen yellowish green. That's what this cardstock reminds me of as I'm stitching. This is the pollen that's on the car. And mine sits in a garage. But I'm telling you what, that pollen gets in there too. So there's that, just like that. And a little there. And I'll take a little piece here, just so that they're ready. Put that right up the center of the leaf, and then you don't see it, you know, through the little holes. Let's do this last one. Get this out of my way. And that, we'll put all this away later. This, let's cut this. Good. I did it again! Looping it around. Okay. And then you have the option, of course, going to the other side and completing as you go, going up the leaf. I'm just showing you 3 different ways to get it done. And then we'll come up the center. I'm just kind of walking it up the leaf. Just a few more. And then right here. And that is our leaf. Just like that. Cut a little here. Put our foam. We're ready to go. Just like that. Okay. Let me take this off. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's put our large, ooh, everything stuck to me. Let's put our large leaf down first, or flower, I'm sorry, down first, and then the small one. And I want to see that pink in through here, in that little space, just to give it a little something, okay? Let's go ahead and glue down our wonderful leaves here. I love these leaves. You'll use these on many projects. This one, these leaves, I feel certain. Of course, we're clogged up because it sat there, and I think you can hear the heat pump going. I know it's spring, but I'm telling you what, it's breezy and that wind is cold outside today. So I'm going to bring this one up here, just like that, and I'm going to attach a leaf right there, so that we have, you know, the darker green and the lighter green. That looks so pretty. Let's do another. Things in threes always balance out your cards. In odd numbers, I should say. I use 3 a lot, though. Right here, and let's put this one coming in through here, just like that. Let me get a block. I'll wait on that other leaf, and then let's put this one at the bottom. Go right under here, like that. Okay, let's use this leaf, take the back off. Kind of angle this way. Let's tuck it up under that flower a little bit. It gives it just a nice dimension on top of the one that we've glued down. I don't want to see that stem sticking out there. And if necessary, we just clip it, right? I think we're okay. There we go. And I'm going to place this here, like that. Now that looks really, really cute, but when we add the blue, it really comes alive because it's just that extra little amount of color. There, and then over here, in between all of that greenery. Just stick that right in there. I don't want to cover my U up, just like that. And here is our card for today, our stitched die of the month, which is just so pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed this and the stitching, and just a beautiful locket. So much to do with this. Remember, there's 3 ovals. I mean, when you get a set of 3 ovals, that is just wonderful for your crafting of any kind. But I think the locket is so pretty. Thanks again for watching. Links are below for you to order, and I'll see you next time. Sorry guys, as I was cleaning up, I realized I forgot to put on my crystal mix. So I've just got one little dot down here of the kind of the whitish color. We're going to use these 3 up here that are the iridescent. Just really quick here. Get a little tool And we're going to put 3. Again, I like to work in odd numbers. It always balances your card. 2 and 3. And what I love about Crystal Mix is that it picks up the color of the card that you are working with, whether it be the white ones or the iridescent ones. Isn't that pretty? Just a few right there. And then I use the white ones on that one. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.